Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Thursday morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from theuptrend.com. In the pre-market this morning, stock index futures are down across the board. Both the Dow and the NASDAQ are currently trading down about 200 points. We do have some employment numbers coming out at 8:30, and we also have some inflation numbers coming out at 8:30, so they could certainly change the direction of the market. We're seeing weakness across the board in the NASDAQ. A lot of the big cap tech stocks are getting hit hard this morning. We may end the day with the Qs on a sell signal. We're seeing a lot of selling in the Magnificent Seven stocks this morning. Trump media may have peaked, and that run may have ended yesterday, down over 22%. It is down again in the pre-market this morning. Here's a stock we haven't looked at in a while, Robinhood. Robinhood's trading down sharply this morning. It is probably going to end Thursday on a sell signal. Taking a look at what's going on at Bay Street, starting off with the Vanguard Canada ETF. We've been treading water. That's also true for the iShares for the TSX 60. So for both of them, a close below yesterday's low would generate a new daily sell signal for the Vanguard Canada ETF and the iShares for the TSX 60. Now, financial services have been really leading the market higher over the past couple of months. And here we are closing at the upper channel line yesterday. So we may see a sell signal on Thursday. We have a sell signal for the Bank of Montreal as of Wednesday's close, joining the Bank of Nova Scotia already on a sell signal. CIBC, the National Bank, both still on sell signals. No change there. New high for the National Bank on Wednesday. Inside day yesterday for the Royal Bank, and of course the TD Bank has been down at the bottom of this list for a while now, and that certainly has not changed. Then looking at the world of insurance, Intact still closing above the upper channel line. We're seeing both Manulife and Sun Life struggle up here. They're still on buy signals, but certainly the possibility of generating new sell signals on Thursday. Now, moving on to the world of commodities, we've got both crude oil and natural gas on sell signals at the moment. That's not expected to change on Thursday. Looking at the iShares for the TSX energy sector, we're still on a sell signal. We've been treading water for a couple of weeks now, with no change in trend expected on Thursday. We still have Canadian Natural Resources on a sell signal, Cenovus, we've got Suncor all still on sell signals. And then looking at TC Energy, we're still on a buy signal here, sitting right on the edge of a new daily sell signal. That would happen on Thursday with a close below $64.29. And then Tourmaline, fifth day of a buy signal there, moving up nicely on Wednesday. Moving on to gold and silver. Gold made a new high for this move yesterday. It's pulling back in the pre-market, but not enough to take out yesterday's low so far. Now, our next target on the daily chart is 28.1250. That's also true on the weekly chart, and that's the top of our expected trading range for the price of gold. Of course, a lot of people are talking about 3,000 as the next major target. And to get there, of course, we'll have to break out above 28.1250. Looking at the price of silver, it pulled back yesterday, still on a buy signal. That would change on Thursday with a close below $33.01. Now, looking at the iShares for the TSX Global Gold Index, we're on a sell signal right now, sitting right on the lower channel line yesterday. No change in trend for Agnico Eagle inside day yesterday. Barrick still on a sell signal, no change there. We still have B2 Gold on a buy signal. That would change on Thursday with a close below $4.59. No change in trend for Franco-Nevada, and no change in trend for IM Gold. We need a close on Thursday below $7.69. And then looking at Kinross, inside day for Kinross, a close below $14.26 on Thursday would give us a sell signal for Kinross. Looking at the industrials, the index is on a sell signal right now. We've got Air Canada making a new high yesterday before pulling back and closing just up 2 cents on the day. No change in trend for Bombardier, still on a sell signal. And then the railroads, both of them still on sell signals, no change there. And then looking at Finning, new low for that stock for this move on Wednesday. Now, Toromont Industries made a new low for this move on Wednesday, while WSP is still holding a buy signal. That would change on Thursday with a close below $247.56. Now, the Canadian dollar is making a new low for this move on Thursday morning. Of course, the Canadian dollar is not alone here. The rest of the major currencies are also trading lower against the U.S. dollar index, which has been on a tear for the month of October. So the U.S. dollar index moving up in October and the rest of the currencies moving down in October. Our last chart of the morning is Shopify, and Shopify has been treading water up here. It's been on a sell signal for a few days now. That would change on Thursday with a close above $112.87. Not expecting that to happen with all the selling that's going on in the tech sector this morning. You can see if we do drop down here, we're expecting to find support in the flypaper channel, and you can see it's between $100 and $104 at the moment. And then if you look to the left here, that potential area there, the highs from back in August should act as a potential area of support on the way back down, but we're not heading down just yet. Okay, folks, that is all for this morning's presentation. Looks like we're going to have a very interesting day. A lot of downward pressure in the pre-market this morning. A lot of more earnings coming out, especially from big cap tech stocks today. And then, of course, we have all those economic numbers that come out at 8:30 that we need to get over before we even get to the markets open. I hope you have a wonderful day. Next time you'll hear my voice is going to be on Friday morning. And at that time, we'll take a look at the most actively traded stocks on both sides of the border.